everyone. Welcome back to Poets and Quants' Must Reads, a quick, digestible recap of the top business school news sponsored by Center Court, our virtual admission events. I'm your host, Christy Blyzeffer, and I'll be highlighting the most important P&Q stories you might have missed. So let's get into it. Number 1, Harvard and Wharton Slump in new 2023 Businessweek MBA ranking. For the 5th straight year, Stanford Graduate School of Business came out on top of the 2023 Bloomberg Businessweek MBA ranking published last week. But the more surprising news on this year's list is the continued ranking slumps for Harvard Business School and the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School, widely regarded as the two other business schools that form the top 3 business schools in the world. Harvard sunk to 6th place, falling 4 spots from the last year, while Wharton slid to 8th. It is HBS's lowest ranking from Businessweek since 2014 and Wharton's worst showing since 2021. You can find the full ranking results on our homepage. Number 2, Chicago Booth returns to the top of P&Q's 2023 Executive MBA ranking. After updating our methodology to reflect a changing landscape, Poets and Quants for Execs has crowned a new winner for our 2023 composite ranking of the best MBA programs in the United States. University of Chicago's Booth School of Business. Chicago Booth shot up to number 1 after finishing 30th in last year's composite ranking, a year when the school did not participate in 2 of the 3 rankings we used in our composite. This year, Booth participated in all 3 of them. It ranked number 1 for U.S. MBA programs in the Financial Times, number 2 in Fortune, and number 3 in U.S. News and World Report. You can find the full MBA ranking in our News tab. Number 3, the first top-ranked MBA to enroll 50% women reports a huge decline in women in 2023. Back in 2018, USC's Marshall School of Business made history by becoming the first major business school in the United States to achieve gender parity in its full-time MBA program. It was a watershed moment and a dam breaker that has pushed women closer each successive year to equal representation in graduate business education. But 5 years later, USC is struggling to remain in the conversation, reporting a significant decline in women enrollments at the Marshall School. From 52% in 2018, Marshall ranks MBA seeking women have dropped to just 35% of the MBA class of 2025. Learn more about that decline and get more class of 2025 stats in our News tab. Number 4, our weekly roundup of news you can use. No matter where you are in your MBA journey, we bring several helpful stories to you this week. First up, help. My recommender used ChatGPT. Strong recommendation letters are critical to your MBA application. So what do you do if you suspect your recommender took a shortcut? You can find out in this story, which is now on our homepage. Next, MIT's app is different. How do you ace it? Find this story in our admissions tab and learn how to use every element of MIT Sloan's application to align yourself with the kind of student they're looking for. And finally, have a question about specialized master's degree programs? Ask Judith, our resident expert. You'll find this story and other great admissions advice in our admissions hub. And that's it for this week's Must Reads recap. I also want to alert all the school seekers to Center Court's upcoming MBA Festival. You'll hear from alumni and career experts from leading business schools about how the MBA can fast-track your career. Our next event is October 3rd and 4th, and you can register now for free. Again, I'm Christy Blyzeffer, and you can join me next week right here for a recap of what's important in the world of business education. Thanks for listening, and as always, stay informed.